Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Marian.
Good morning. Is this the live feed on?
It is on now,
Okay,
yes.
because I was going to wave.
You were waving right as we went live, so very good. Well timed.
Yes.
What's kept you busy lately, Marian?
Oh, my goodness. We've had a pretty busy month since last we spoke. We had a wonderful open house and ribbon cutting at First National Bank.
That's right.
Celebrating their 150th anniversary. We had a really nice event out at the homestead, our town, Clinton. And it just goes to show you how much can be done in one day with a lot of people helping, and just a very nice overall day.
Coming
a
together,
lot of work,
sure.
And whew,
yep,
at the end.
Absolutely. But it sounds like it went very well. So
yes. Very, very nice. And we've got a new chamber member. I encourage people to take a look at our chamber newsletter because it recaps all of the stuff that I talk about every month. A new chamber member is Maria's Moms and More, Triple M Farm. And ta-da! I'm going to promote that a little bit.
Why is the chamber newsletter so useful?
Well, it's our promotion tool. It's one of our promotion tools. Let's say that. Not only, I can't always talk about everything that we're doing while we're on the air here, but there's a list inside of all of the events that are coming up that people let me know about, especially our chamber members. That's the key right there, is our members letting us know what's happening. We've got farmers market that happens every Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. And then it moves right on. We've got the DeWitt County Farm Bureau tractor drive, Pigs on Parade contest, and our first annual celebration of Founders Day. Those are all in August yet.
Right.
And then jumps right into September. We all know what's happening in September.
What's happening in September?
Oh, well, it's the, first of all, it's the Kinney Fall Festival. Early September, and then the Swifty Swine Walk and the Apple and Pork Festival.
Oh, the Apple and Pork Festival. That's right. Somehow I had forgotten about that.
No, you can't forget
I'm just kidding. No, I hadn't forgotten about that.
And then, further on with that, Scott at Baum Chevrolet is having their 16th annual charity car show. So there's just lots and lots of stuff in our newsletter. And, I'm kind of proud of that. Our members let us know stuff. We catch stuff on our Facebook feed and, just add that to the list.
How much has social media helped you, not only in promotion of the newsletter, but finding material for the newsletter, seeing, events that maybe pop up on your timeline, the chamber timeline? How about those things?
It's probably a good 50-50 mix. Our members are real good about letting us know about stuff, but I sometimes will find things that got missed and try to get them in here.
Right.
So it's a good tool.
Well, and of course, while the chamber is there to serve your member businesses and promote those businesses, it's also there to promote what's happening in the community and bring people to the community.
Absolutely. And so sometimes, even though they're not a member, we do try to talk about some of those other things that are happening too.
Sure. So very good. Well, and to this point, Marian, kind of reflective, it's been a very busy year for the chamber. You had another banner May Days. I'm trying to remember another very solid golf outing. I'm trying to remember all the things the Business Expo. That was great. Yeah. So it's been a busy year for you so far.
It has. Taking it in stride. We're getting ready for.
How did we miss this? The haunted house.
I haven't missed it.
Well, you haven't missed it. I missed it, I guess, or I didn't miss it, but didn't think we could talk. Didn't think of it to talk about this.
It just so happens. Ta-da!
Hey, there it is. Do we have dates and times?
We do. It is there's 8 nights of terror this year. October 7th, 8th, 14th, 15th, 21, 22, and 28, 29. We are not open on Halloween, but we will have the trick-or-treating around Mr. Lincoln Square on Halloween from 4 until 5. And then I just had a phone call about this yesterday. Who would imagine that other people are thinking that far ahead too, but they're trying to plan their events, their fall events. And then the city of Clinton's trick-or-treating will be from 5 until 8. Yes.
Is Halloween a Monday? Am I seeing that right?
You are seeing
Oh,
that.
for goodness sakes.
And that's probably the biggest reason why we don't have the haunted house open. It's too hard to get
volunteers on a Monday.
On a Monday.
That's hard to believe.
Sunday and Monday are hard days.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, when it comes to the haunted house, how is progress? What are you working on?
Progress is coming along really well.
Now tell us all about the scares, Marian, because I
No.
know this is something you do with us every year. You're so willing to tell us about all the scares.
I will tell you this. Instead of going into the house and getting the rules in the very first room, you're going to get the rules of how to act and et cetera, outside on the porch, so that you'd be chatting with me and or a volunteer. And then when you go in the very first room, it begins. Game on.
So an added scare this year because of that.
Yes. We have and it's one of my morbid ideas.
The first scare is.
Yeah.
So you're really gonna be like
it.
scared the pants off of you
I
right
hope.
off the bat.
Well, we call it scare the yell out of you.
Scare the yell out of you. Yo, that is amazing.
Yes.
What oh gosh.
Scare the yell out of you.
That is amazing. Marian.
It's still polite, but
Well done. Well done. That is awesome. So I know, but also while I don't know if you have much on this, but I know while folks wait to go through the haunted house, there's lots to do outside.
there is.
Do you have much on that yet to this point?
Well, the planning is not even started on that stuff, but thank goodness it's pretty much the same. We have 4 big TV screens that are on the side of the building. Of course, they're not on there, but the boxes are still there.
Sure.
And we have video of a scary movie that is playing. We have our advertisers, a PowerPoint that scrolls with our advertisers on there. There's a numbering system that scrolls whenever it's time for you to go in, or your group number comes up, and then you get to go up and enter the haunted house.
Will you be able to buy tickets in advance again this year?
We do sell advance tickets only for groups.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Now, didn't you go? I guess now that I'm saying that, you went away from that last year, right?
Right. We were regular. COVID affected a lot in 2020 and last year as well. We don't have any restrictions this year, so we're able to put the strip curtains back up and make it more like the old haunted house used to be.
Awesome.
So
totally back to normal.
Yeah.
Great.
We did keep a lot of the plexi to protect the actors. We did keep some of those. But we went ahead and put some of the old stuff back in.
Did you find volunteers last year dropped off because of COVID?
Yes.
Are they coming back this year?
That will soon to be told.
Okay.
I have sent out my emails to the different clubs and organizations. And, with school not being in yet, that is just going to have to wait a little bit, but we're still early.
Sure.
As long as I know by early September.
Okay.
We'll be good.
So a little time yet still.
Yeah,
Again, our guest in studio, Marian Brisard, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. We're talking about all things chamber, and of course, haunted house season is nearly upon us. How much more, how closer you get to haunted house, are you always kind of pressed for time to finish up everything and all of that?
Yes.
It's like one of those, it's like extreme makeover where you're still painting as people are outside waiting to come in and all that stuff.
Well, not painting, but we have been known to be finalizing lighting right before the group that is in the house gets to that room. Just sometimes you miss things and find, when you're doing a walkthrough right before you open that something was missed. And so we got to get that fixed real quick.
Yeah. And especially after say the first night or that first weekend, do you find you have to go back through and, oh, we missed this, we got to, put this in?
Always.
Yeah,
Always. Yeah.
Do you do like a trial run or anything with?
No. But as I call them, the house managers, they walk through the house whenever the lights are off and the music is going. So they kind of do a little walkthrough and make sure everybody is the actors are in their places,
Mhm.
and so that we're ready to go for the customers to come.
I see. Do you is this like a multi-level scare tour? It is.
It is. It's 2 floors of terror.
Oh boy. Double the terror.
You need to come.
No. I am not a scare person.
Come for the Lights On tour. We have 2 very special tours for kids and those that are young at heart that are too afraid to come in.
That just sounds so like, I don't know. It just, I don't know, Marian.
Well, the lights are on. Like I'd
rather be known for not going than going for when the lights are on.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well, October 15th and October 22nd are the Lights On tour, just in case you want to go.
Maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see.
You should. I could walk you through.
I don't know. I don't know, Marian. I'm not that I'm like afraid of the Lights On tour. I would rather be known for not going to the scare than going to the Lights On tour. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It feels like what is the Elf, where he's like, the oldest guy and the oldest guy in the room, and I'm like walking around with little kids, that like that. I don't know. That's what I envision.
It's not like that. No, it's parents with kids, and
that's even worse. That's even worse. I'm in there with my peers because, their kids are too little to go through. Like, that's not helping the situation, Marian. How do folks learn more about the haunted? By the way, did we miss anything on the haunted house you'd like to talk about?
No.
How do we learn more about the haunted house?
ClintonHauntedHouse.com is the website,
Mm-hmm.
and we're on Facebook. Call the chamber office 217-935-3364 if you have any questions. And we also have a page on the chamber's website, ClintonILChamber.com. That leads you to the haunted houses website.
Mm-hmm.
So
very good.
And we cannot thank our sponsors enough for chamber members that sponsor the event. They help monetarily by donating, and that money goes back into the haunted house, helps us pay for new props and lumber and screws and things that we need to change the house. So we really appreciate those sponsors.
Marian Brisard, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, our guest in studio. More to come on The Morning Show.
WHOW. Let's check the opening numbers now at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday. I'm Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network. Corn steady, beans lower, and wheat starting the day lower. September corn 6.27 1/4 down 2 pennies. December corn unchanged 6.27 3/4, and March corn up 1/4 6.34 3/4. August beans opening 16.86 down 23 1/2. September beans down a nickel 15.15 1/4. November beans 14.46 down 2 1/2. September wheat 7.96 1/4 down 14 1/2. December wheat down 14 8.12 1/4. And March wheat opening this Friday 8.27 1/2 down 13 3/4. August bean meal 5.20 up 4.60. August bean oil 71.97 up $1.41. Look at the opening numbers, the Chicago Board of Trade for this Friday. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
When you're shopping for a different car or truck, we don't expect you to come in knowing exactly what you want. That's our job. This is Scott Baum from Baum Chevrolet Buick in Clinton. Our staff is trained to ask questions, listen, and help you find the right vehicle that fits your needs, whether you need 3 rows of seats or something sporty to zip around town with. We'll find the right transportation solution, which checks all the right boxes just for you. BaumChevyBuick.com, right from the start.
Here at Love It Once More Thrift Store in Clinton, we're putting out our fall decor and our cooler weather clothes just in time for school. This is Connie reminding you to bring us your donations and to check out our Facebook page or doitdailynews.com for our weekly sales.
This is Ryan Utterback with Utterback Real Estate. Don't get burned.
No worries, I have my SPF 1000.
It's time to list your house with us while the market's still hot.
Like picking wrapped jalapenos.
And that's why you're the other Ryan.
List your house today by clicking the Utterback Real Estate icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show is streaming to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio today, Marian Brisard, is the executive director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. Marian, as we talked this morning, what else has been kind of on your radar? What else is in the newsletter, by the way? It feels like we're just kind of running through the newsletter this morning. What else do you have in this gem?
You know, there's still lots of things that we didn't really talk directly about. The Swifty Swine race is going to come back to Weldon Springs, and that is a fundraiser for the Warner Hospital Foundation. There's pre-registration involved in that, so you need to make sure that you get pre-registered for that. The chamber is one of the sponsors for this, and I feel like it's a very worthy event, and encourage people to participate, get a really cool t-shirt out of it. And I did it once, was on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Never do it again.
You know what? Since you tried that, maybe I could try the walkthrough tour
There you go.
at the haunted house.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago. So I would say it's within the last 5 years.
Okay.
And it was a long walk.
Yeah.
I like to walk, but I don't like to walk pressure,
Brisk
power
pace.
walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I see.
And so it was fun. I did it with my daughter, and
Well, I guess
that's
if we can all be brave, if Marian can be brave, I can be brave. So maybe we'll give it a try.
I always tell, back to the haunted house, I always tell my volunteers, I tell them, face your fears. You know, if you're afraid of clowns, you're going to work in the clown room.
Oh my, you really throw them to the fire.
I do.
Oh gosh. Well, at any rate, Marian, so Swifty Swine 5K, that is back.
Yes,
Do you have registration information by chance there?
I've got a really nice flyer that's in the newsletter, gives all the details. They have a Facebook page as well. I believe that also gives you all the information, but it's register at www.runsignup.com.
All right.
Or you can email Melissa at the Warner Hospital, and she'll be happy to give you detailed direction or information, or give her a call. Call the chamber. I'll be glad to help you too. Walk through the steps.
Marian, we ought to point out how folks get access to the newsletter, because you've got a nice printed copy there.
I do have a printed copy,
But it's in digital form too, if I'm not mistaken.
It is ClintonILChamber.com. All of our newsletters for the past year are on the website, and there's a little newsletter icon. You click on that, and they're all listed right there. You as a PDF, you just open it up, and it's safe to do that.
All right, very good. So check that out. Anything else in the newsletter you want to mention?
I just want to encourage people to read it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing.
You don't want to give all the secrets away this morning, is what you're telling me.
I kind of recapped some of it.
All right, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah.
I get it.
You
don't want to read the book to them. I
don't want to read the whole book.
As the author, you don't want, you want people to, you want the people to buy it, right?
I want to probably showcase or mention that we have a Dues Plus benefit, which is you pay a little bit more on your dues, and your business card is in every edition of the newsletter. We've got 2 pages full of Dues Plus benefit members, and another benefit of that is their banner ad is prominently displayed on the chamber's website at ClintonILChamber.com. And we also add a business card ad on our Instagram and Facebook pages. So it's just added advertising for just a little bit extra on your dues.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested in finding out more about that, please give me a call and I'll be happy to talk to you about it.
Very good. So check that out. Still a few minutes yet, Marian. When it comes to chamber membership and those sorts of things, always looking for new members. What does it take to be a chamber member?
It's not difficult at all. You just give me a call. We've got the information on our website. The due structure is there. The application is there. If you're not a tech person and you want a packet, give me a call and I can mail a packet of information off to you. It's all paper. And I will walk through it with you if there's any questions.
Do you highlight your members in the newsletter?
We do. That was what I was telling you on the very front page. Mariah is a new chamber member. And so with that, I grabbed a picture of off of her social media and put her logo in here. And then her contact information is here as well.
All right. Easy enough. So highlighting new members at the front and center of the newsletter.
And again, for new members, if they want to have an open house or a ribbon cutting ceremony, you don't have to be a new business in town to do that. It can be for any reason. Existing members can also do that.
Okay.
Just for any occasion that they want to celebrate.
All right. Easy enough. 1 minute, Marian. What else do you want to mention this morning? Anything come to mind?
1 minute. I just want to thank our community. Our business community particularly, because they support the Chamber of Commerce in many of our activities and through membership, WHOW as well. And it's just a great community to be part of.
Sure. How do folks learn more about all things Chamber of Commerce, whether World Wide Web, social media? How about those things?
ClintonILChamber.com is our website. We're on Facebook. And phone number is 217-935-3364.
Can they stop into your office and say hi?
They can, but I would highly recommend call me first.
Okay.
I'm short-staffed, so I'm in and out of the office quite a bit. And I'll be happy to answer your call if you leave me a message.
That is Marian Brisard, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, our guest in studio. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Network news on the way on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.